Yo, what's up guys? Just wanted to do a quick review of the Gong Studios Shazam or Captain Marvel that I got the other day. This is a pretty impressive figure for a third-party Captain Marvel from China. So this isn't a licensed product. I've been seeing a lot of reviews on this in YouTube and it looked really impressive. It's got a fabric bodysuit, so it's similar to a mezco in a lot of ways. The sculpt's pretty good. You know, the cloth fits well over the body and the sculpt. You can see a little bit of the joint at the thigh swivel on the pants, so that kind of stands out. That's a little annoying, but the rib cage looks well, the chest looks well. Lots of times on mezcos, I don't like the way that the suit fits on the body. People always tell me mezcos are like mini Hot Toys, and yeah, sometimes they pull it off, but sometimes they just look kind of I don't know, like the suit doesn't quite fit well. Like it's like a shirt on a oddly scaled mannequin. But this looks really good. Just the proportions, it's just like, this is like the Captain Marvel that I always wanted. I'm a huge Kingdom Come fan of that book, Alex Ross. And I think Mark Waid. So that comic book got me back into comics in college. And you know, I never really was a DC fan in the 90s. I read like Reign of Superman and, you know, Parallax and all those ones, but I was always more of a Marvel Image fan in the 90s. And then Kingdom Come, the story in that just got me into DC, and I wanted to learn more about this universe, and I just got more nostalgic about Superman and my memories of, you know, Captain Marvel as a kid. I never really watched his cartoon or show, but I just remember seeing media or like little clips here and there, or occasionally I'd get a comic book or a strip and I'd see Captain Marvel, and I just loved his design. You know, this is really, you know, this really was a popular character back in, I think, the 40s or 50s when he first came out. I know Superman came first, but Captain Marvel actually surpassed Superman in the sales, and then it just got really messy with the whole legal thing where freaking DC sued them for, you know, stealing the Superman idea, and he looks nothing like Superman. Besides having super strength, he has different moves, different powers, different stories, not an alien. He gets his powers from magic. I mean, there's just so many cool things, and then, you know, basically DC sued them out of existence and then bought the character and then took it over, and then they've been just kind of sitting on the Captain Marvel and then Shazam, you know, character for years and not really doing great stories with him, except in, you know, you'll get these one-offs like Kingdom Come or Justice, which I really liked. I really like him in Final Crisis with Grant Morrison. I'm not super into the newer Shazam. I understand he's more modern with the kids and the movies, and I get it, it's more appealing for the modern day fans, but I still just love this iconic character from, you know, my childhood. And just the way the cape, he has like this great wired cape, just the ropes, you know, you can pose this thing. This part's not wired, this is sculpted plastic, but it just has that nice golden sheen that came through in the Kingdom Come comic book. So this looks very similar to that sculpt. So Gong Studios also makes a Superman from the Kingdom Come as well, and I think it's about the same price, about $100. I got this figure from Shozi store. No, I'm sorry, I got it from bombusb.net. It's another Asian retail site in China. They're pretty good. I've been using it for a long time. I usually buy my figures, my Transformers, from either shozistore.com or bombusb.net. Those are my kind of go-to retailers that I buy a lot of these import figures that you can't find here in the States. So, but yeah, but the articulations are really good. You can, even though it's a cloth suit, you can get the leg up pretty far. The suit doesn't really restrict it, so you can get more than 90 degrees for the bend. You can get this arm all the way around, kind of, but then you've got to manipulate this shoulder hinge, and then it kind of wants to get bunched up with the suit. So you can do it, it's just a little hard. So because he's so bulky, you can't get the arms closer to the side just because how much muscles he has. But I just love this. You know, this is like the Superman or the strongman of the 30s and 40s that you would see in comic books. You know, it's not necessarily ripped, it's just like tough, like strong man vibes. That classic, you know, old school look that superheroes used to have. So yeah, he's a great figure. And he's bigger than a 6-inch figure. He's a little taller. He's not as tall as a 7-inch, I think. Like, here's a DC Direct Slade Wilson. And you see the Gong Studios is a little bit bigger. But I think it can work just because Shazam or Captain Marvel should be a bigger figure. I do have a McFarlane custom Christopher Reeve Superman here. And you can see it's a bit bigger because this is a true 7-inch figure here. So, yeah. But you can kind of fudge it. I mean, you know, just so you have a size comparison of that. Get the movie out of the way. Yeah, but I'm really happy with this guy. I may have to get the other one, so if I do, I'll do some photos and a review on that Kingdom Come Superman. But yeah, if you're interested, check them out on bombaspeed.net. It's a pretty good price, $80 shipped. So, right on. Laters.